Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to episode 11 of Koganaros, the Fortress by the Sea, season 4 of the Savage Lands. Today, I will stop delving for any caverns. I will build this fortress. At least that's what I have on my mind, because last couple of episodes, I was actually going deeper and deeper and deeper and then again deeper for nothing so far. So, I came to the conclusion that it's about time to build this area a little bit more thoroughly. I got a couple of plans how I want to build this fortress, but we need material. So I have put this on a hotkey, and this is going to be our field of operations. This is going to be where we will quarry the stone for the fortress. There's several layers of gabbro in the layers below this one. There's a little bit of aquiferous rock in between, but there's always something around here. But this should get us somewhere. And I figured that either we're going to have an ironic case of accidental cavern finding today, or I'm just gonna be doing what we've been sent for and build this nice little fortress. So, we got the foundations down here. I did a little bit of thinking. I want to have the entrance of the fortress around here. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit further. So I want to have the entrance of the fortress right here. That means this little gap or this little hill here, I'll be digging this away. So we'll have a natural entrance to the fortress. The wall will run alongside where my cursor is sliding along now, and this will be the outer perimeter of the fortress. I'll be going a little bit into this direction, probably going for a turn here, and we're going to go with the fortress then again over to this direction and finish up the walls then to that direction. The actual bridge will go this way, and I have a little bit of a design in mind how we're going to put this together. So far, the plans. We need a few more last steps of preparation before we get to the actual building. I have all the gabbro stored down here, but we will need a lot of gabbro blocks. That's why I figured I want to have a couple of extra workshops here. I would be slamming in more, but as you see here, the aquiferous rock is still noping me out quite hard. I also did some furniture orders here in between the episodes. I keep expanding the housing as something that I'm not going to record too much, as it is a very repetitive and non-informative task. It's pretty good if I have something to chit-chat about, but more often than not I don't know anything to say, so I'll do it between the episodes. Good. So let's continue our wall designations. We're today going to seal off ourselves for the very first time from the sea, and we're really getting things done today. Really looking forward to that. So let's put the walls around here. There we go. Upstairs. So what about that staircase? Oh yeah, it's the unnecessary one. So we can actually kill that by putting a wall on top of it. And that lever ain't necessary anymore either. What up with the other irrigation? Whoa, look at it. The hatch has been finally installed. I can't believe it. So we're actually able to do the irrigation today. I'm so happy. Alright. So, damp stone located. Not a big surprise after all. We've had a lot of aquiferous rock going on here. So it turns out my quarrying expedition cannot go as deep south as I'd wanted to. Oh, that's not much of a big deal. Right. So this is really exciting for me because this is for the very first time we're getting the job done for real, So let's put up the walls into this direction and the walls into this direction. go downstairs and continue the walls there. I'll leave open a gap here because, you know, that's the entrance to the actual fortress. And then I want to continue here and go back there. And here we got to wait until the last bits of floor have been placed down. But apart from that, the foundation of the walls has been made. That's a big step. That's a truly big step for our fortress, not gonna lie. Beautiful. So, these trees will be an issue. So, we gotta construct a ramp here, I think. So, can we construct a ramp from this direction? Is this actually possible? That somebody goes on here and constructs it downwards? Or does he walk over these tiles here? Yeah, it's been made like that. Okay, so whatever. Just want to get rid of these trees. Trees are really dangerous. These twigs and branches, they can kill people when you're building stuff around there. I want to remove the twigs and all. I've had really wild things happen in between there. So this entire project will require a stupendous amount of stone blocks. You know, I'm well aware of that. But finally we have an estimate, you know. We can put a total number of required blocks on this entire business and all these things. Oh, wait. That's not good. That's not right. That's all wall. Good thing that I noticed it beforehand. Would it be terrible if I came back an hour later and watched it being entombed here? Okay, good thing that I'm paying attention, isn't it? Happens surprisingly often here. Oh, but I did gimp myself here now. Still not quite right, but now we got it. Whoopsie daisy. So, this is still by far my biggest fortress that I've ever built with this game. So it's a very exciting project for me, you know? Very, very exciting project. So we're plastering the entire place now. There's still natural ramps going on here, and I'm going to cling to these for in the meantime because they're just useful. Okay, so up here we'll have to do a lot of extra work. I want to keep a lot of the area here open. It's supposed to be the yard of the fortress, but I will do a little bit of an extra overhanging building, like here in the a little bit in front of the trade post, because that will be where we go for the bridge, and it's going to be a typical high fantasy nonsensical bridge that actually denies and defies all rules of physics and nature and everything. I'll try to get some foundations down, like some pillars and whatnot, but I can't promise that it will be possible after all. Because, you know, we would be fighting against the ocean, and dwarven engineering is more than capable of just denying the laws of gravity and physics, you know. And it's really hard to build pillars into the ocean. Although, there's one fun thing about it. If we go a little bit deeper, I realized that here, as you see, there's actually quite a lot of solid ground below there. So we wouldn't be fighting against too many layers of ocean. But let me tell you one thing. Ocean and anything like river, ocean, and how they are all called in Dwarf Fortress, these tiles are really, really hard to drain and build into. It's practically impossible. Of course, there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a jurist. But we really don't need to push ourselves too hard into that direction. This looks crazy, all those designators. But it's also yielding all the aggro we could ever wish for. So, curious to see how far we will get with those 3 levels of layers. So we're... This is bad. They're working with rock salt now. That was never part of the deal. I wonder how many walls will be built wrong now. I mean, the good news is that we can just turn it off. The bad news is I have no clue how many floor pieces have been built wrongly now. Oh, sheesh. So I think pretty much everything that I ordered is the wrong stone now. Oh gosh. This is quite terrible. Okay, so I'll be pausing the video for a hot second and I'll be fixing that up because that is more than I can take. Okay, I think I have hit all the spots. Maybe... Oh, I think probably, yeah, I missed a few. So, yeah. I realized that these weren't there, but all in all, I had... It was not way less than I feared it would be. So let's just delete these for now. Oopsie. And I'll fix that another time. So... We are right now also obliged to get ourselves a couple of extra fighters. So sorry for that little hiccup, but I really didn't want to get myself... Oh, that's a nice thing. Here with a fortress that will be dysfunctional at the end of the day. That would be really, really intolerable. Therefore, that should be okay. I mean, it's not that horrible. It would be just wrong colors, but, you know, if I design this place after a certain color scheme and go through all the lengths that I am fetching up the proper stone for everything and whatnot, you know, then we might as well at least be exact at what we're doing. The rock salts for downstairs, guys. Well. So we'll be busy with a lot of excavation work here. Oh, artifact time. Oh, we have a production mandate. The very first of them. Bowls. Right? Or can we make bowls? Bowyers, I guess. I think I lack a bowyer's workshop yet. So, well, we're gonna make some iron bowls. Because, you know, we can. So, I'll put the Bowyer's workshop right next to this one, so that mandate can be done. And the Crafts Dwarf workshop. Now, that's a first one for this fortress, actually. Let's hope we get everything together that he'll require. So, seems like, what to say, rough gems, quarry, stacked cloth, skeletons. Of course, it's always something with skeletons and bones and, yeah. I'm used to that, An offering. Coming in hard. So, let's see. Let's slaughter a cow. Whatever. If it goes on like that, the downside is that I need more animals after all. So excited to get finally the fortress forward, you know. There's a tree growing in my yard. Yuck. Trees. So... let's take close care here. Don't we have leather? I was so sure I bought some. Yeah, we do have leather. I don't know what stacked cloth is supposed to be. Let's see what kind of cloth we got. So... this guy wants a certain type of cloth, and I got no clue what kind of cloth. And it's my chief medical dwarf. Great. So... can't be rough gems, because we should still have a couple of them. We always have. So it's some type of fabric, and I got no clue what kind of fabric. Shoot. I mean, what is stacked cloth after all? Let me know in the comment section if you know, and I'll just consider this guy a goner. Sometimes it just happens. I can't save them all. Although it makes me a little bit sad that I fail here, but it happens to me from time to time with these artifacts. And I'm okay with it. You cannot be succeeding everywhere. Alright, so this is, after all, pretty much a long-term project. But, you see, we have a lot of people bustling around here. So, I feel as if we are getting forward really well. Still will be better once the fortress is bigger. It's really currently a thing that slows us down a little bit. But I mean, when you're building a project like that, well, you can't use a lot of people after all. I do notice that the happiness in my fortress is going down. Ah, yeah, they're pissed about the rain. That's a bit sad, because I cannot really do anything about that, except for trying to making them happier at home. So I also realized that my mayor ain't happy enough yet with his apartment, so we need to go for the total engraving. Usually don't like to do that, because it is blocking the... it really looks unsightly. But, well, what can I do? I am also going to assign a new chief medical dwarf, because, you know, I am already knowing that this guy won't make it. So... where do you actually make bolts? If not at the bowyer's workshop, where do you make bolts, actually? Huh. Because the order is not being done yet. So... not here? Here at the forge, we can make all manner of different metal bolts. Yeah, heck, well then let's do the iron bolts. By the way, make me some anvils, my men. We do need some. I do realize that we have way more orders here than we have forges. One forge just ain't enough. Alright. I'm really happy that I got this groundwork done now. This is really making me happy. So my engraver is so horrible at engraving that he's not even featuring any skill as of yet. It'll take a lot of training. I still hope that with the new immigrants I maybe will find somebody soon. TM. Why are you naked? Dude, we do have clothing here available at the fortress. You don't need to do this like that. Just saying. Alright, so I just figured we might also finally get the irrigation one step further. So, tunneling through this little patch here, get the water into that direction. Then we get the water towards here, and we'll flick the switch here to get a serious amount of water there. So we really got to think about how to reach that switch one day in the future. And we gotta flick that switch now. So the irrigation system has been already put into place a while ago. But, you know, I just always forgot about it. So today we'll fix that problem. So far, so good. The amount of Gabbro blocks that we're consuming right now must be insane. I'm really looking forward to check out that metric once I'm done. Like how many Gabbro blocks have been are lying around here in the fortress. That will be a fun thing. Let me know in the comments what how many you think they'll be. I'd be really down for your assumptions and your estimates. Because I really got no clue. If you would be asking me now, I wouldn't even know what figure I should be estimating. Thousands, I think. It's the only thing that I can say. Alright, time to flick the switches back. Shut down this, the water supply. And... irrigation! I love this. This is always so much fun for me. There we go. I love this. Working with water, as long as it works, is always so much fun. If it doesn't work, it's also fun, but way worse. Anyways. Okay. So... a couple of these walls are not getting done, but whatever. Let's wait a little bit longer. Let's check what's happening downstairs. So, there's rock salt blocks lying around. Make Gabbro blocks. Make Gabbro blocks. Make Gabbro blocks? You're not making Gabbro blocks. Well, all in all, the industry is working just as intended. I'm quite happy with my efforts so far. So, let's see. Well, still no signs of skill development. So bad that not even a artwork is there. It's embarrassing. This guy is really embarrassing. But he's the best we got. Problem there is just it's not really kicking up the value of the room too much. So we eventually need to tweak that manually a little bit. So, an elven caravan. I must politely say that I don't care. I don't care about you guys at all. You're just some random tree huggers. And I don't have any gemstones today for you guys. Not today. So let's fix in a couple of extra beds here. Although I must say, I feel as if I am well ahead of my housing problems. At least something that works out as I want it to. Alright, just smoothing the walls in the apartments here is already increasing the value of the apartment a little bit. And that's a common source of happiness, so applying this layer doesn't cost me much and gives it a nice, shiny, uniformist look to the walls as well. So for some reason, the flooring seems to be the most important thing. But I think these orders are just being fulfilled by the first come, first serve rule. So I think it's nothing personal. So let's see. Oh, I forgot here a spot. So the fact that he imposed a ban on the exports tells me that we've made it past the production there. We're taking down trees in front of the elves. They will be embargoing us quite soon, I bet. Forbidding us to take down trees. Fools. So, here's another big deal that I want to make happen. I want to cleave away the mountain here a little bit. Bit more than the entrance of the fortress there, because I think it will look more natural this way. But apart from that, yeah. There we go. Look at that, our ground level is coming ahead quite nicely. Much faster than I thought. We still have to pick up a lot of stones to get the job done, but I mean, after all, there's plenty. So yeah, the cheesemaker has gone mad. I'm very sorry for that guy. If anybody knows how to acquire stacked cloth and what the hell that's supposed to be, let me know, please, because I really don't know. I really don't know. He'll be now stumbling around in the fortress until he's dying, which will be quite sad for everybody involved, but he's not going to do any bigger damage. So we will have to take care very soon of other problems and things that, well, how to put it? We need to improve the value of our rooms very soon. So let's put it down as it is. So therefore, we're going to go for statues. I think statues were these, and other large tools were actually altars. Let's see if that works out. So we want only metal ones, and we only want... No, we're taking any quality. I don't care about the quality here because we're working with the specific items there. So I want another metalsmith. And there's more and more damp stone being located. Hey, look at that! The fountain! Fountain! Ah, beautiful. It's gonna be working in no time. So we have now a water source here as well in our fortress. Very important. Somebody died because of the lack of that already. So we're getting somewhere here. Very, very nice. Makes me really happy to see that the big plan is starting to show, you know. Okay, so my friends, we've made big progress today. There's a lot more to get done, of course, And more people are arriving just when I say that there's a lot more to get done. So for today, once I'll be ahead of the pets there. So what's left to say except for thanks for watching, my friends. I'm very, very much appreciating your company. Leave me your comments, a thumbs up, or a subscription if you'd be so kind. I'd be very, very happy. Also, there are links to Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee, and my secondary gaming channel. They all would like your attention, and as usual, I deeply appreciate the fact that you're hanging out until the very end. It means a lot to me, and boy, are that, again, a lot of people. So, see you guys next time when we're going to go forward and continue building this fine, fine fortress. See you there.